Welcome back for today's NBA pick video play for Monday, November 11th, 2019. In this one, I'm going to be talking about this nightcapper here out west between the Utah Jazz and the Golden State Warriors and give our lean on where we see the better value on the over-under with that total number relatively low at about 213 points. Now, coming into the season, Utah increased expectations, and they've been pretty solid up to this point. They're at 6-3 overall, and they're coming off really nice back-to-back competitive home victories over some of the best squads over in the East as they took down the 76ers by a final of 106-104, and then in their last outing taking down the Bucks by a final of 103-100. And the Jazz, they have been the slowest tempo team in the NBA this season. They're 28th in scoring and first in overall team defense. And the average total that we've gotten in a Utah game this season is at just 198 points, so 15 points lower than the total we're getting for this matchup. So they're going on the road, taking on Golden State, and they're coming in as 10-point favorites. Now the Warriors, it's just a really tough situation for them this year. Of course, Kevin Durant moving on, but then on top of that, you have Steph Curry out, you have Draymond Green out, D'Angelo Russell is listed as questionable, and behind these upper-tier guys, this is a Golden State team that doesn't necessarily have as good of depth as they used to have in those championship years. So when already your best guys are off the court, and then you don't have necessarily the greatest bench behind you, it can get ugly pretty quickly. And it's been a struggle at times, certainly for the Warriors, who are just 2-8 through their first 10 games up to this point in the campaign. The Warriors coming up short again in their last outing, that one on the road against the Thunder, by a final of 108-114, and a completely different brand of basketball than what we see from the Jazz. As Golden State, they're averaging 112 points per game, which is right around league average, but they've been second worst in all of the league in total team defense, giving up 121 points per contest. So the average total that we get in Golden State game is actually a little bit above 230 points. But the fact that they're coming into this one against a Utah team that loves to slow things down, grind things out in the half court, and the better squad clearly coming into this matchup, we feel like the Jazz are going to be able to dictate their brand of basketball and really limit what Golden State wants to do on the offensive side of the ball. And we feel like the Jazz are going to be able to hold the Warriors to a low enough number where getting the under 213 points feels like it could be the better value bet. So that's where we're going to side in this one, going with the under 213 as the better value play, leaning on the strengths of that Utah defense. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. You can check out all of our picks for today over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description.